Hey boys and girls, it's Mr. Sunito, and we're going to do a little bit more work on our clocks and learn more about telling time. And I've written a time up here on this blue square. What time did I write up there? This says 6 o'clock. That's how we read that. In fact, let's say it together. Say 6 o'clock. Now, how am I going to make 6 o'clock on this silly clock? What am I going to do? Well, we're going to have to think about where we're going to put the orange hour hand and where we're going to put the blue minute hand. They both have to be correct. So let's do the hour hand first. That's easy. Where am I going to put the hour hand? Well, for 6 o'clock, it's going to go right there on the 6. The trickier part, though, is where are we going to put that blue minute hand? Well, when we have 0 minutes, we call that o'clock. And do you remember where I'm going to point the minute hand for 0 minutes? It's going to go right up there. And if you look very, very carefully, I know it's probably hard to see on this camera, but it says 00 on top. And I know that I've written that for you in your math book a number of times. So this is what we call 6 o'clock. Say it with me, 6 o'clock. But now I'm going to make it harder because you guys are so smart. Okay, we're going to now show 6:30. Now 6:30 is different. We have to do the hour hand and we have to do the minute hand. Well, with the minute hand, again, we know that 30 goes at the bottom. And if you remember counting by fives, you might even think about it this way. We go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I'm going to put the minute hand down here. It's actually on the 6. But the hour hand does not point directly at the 6 for this one. No. Because remember, I taught you boys and girls that as the minute hand moves, it moves fast. The hour hand moves slowly. You might not see it if you watch a clock, but that minute hand, let me see if I can do this the right way. It's moving very, very slowly. And so my minute hand for 6:30, it needs to be in between the 6 and the 7. Don't leave it on the 6. Don't put it on the 7. It's not 7 o'clock yet. This is how we show 6:30. And we're going to do some more practice problems and learn more in our math book. So while I get set up in the math book, why don't you go get your math book and a pencil, pause the video, and come on back when you're ready. All right, if you've got your math materials, you can open up your book to page 562. And we're going to do some of these together, like we did last time. And then you're going to do some of them by yourself. The directions say, where should you draw the minute hand to show the time? And I'm going to give you a clue. Pay attention to the hour hand. So we're going to do this problem here first. Now, it says on the digital clock, 9 o'clock. And the hour hand, right there, is pointing directly at the 9. Okay. What are we going to do for that minute hand? Now, remember, the minute hand has to be bigger. Well, we're going to point it. Is it going to go up at the 12 or is it going to go at the 6? you probably already know it's going to go up at the 12. And I think today I'm going to make an arrow. Look at me. I'm getting better at telling time. That's 9 o'clock. Go ahead, draw that in your math book. Now, let's do the other one. This one's a little trickier. You'll notice it says 9:30. So we have to figure out, where are we going to put that minute hand? Well, look at the hour hand. Let me make that a little bit smaller here. Here's the hour hand. And notice it's in between the 9 and the 10. Aha, that's another clue. So that tells us, are we going to put the minute hand pointing to the 12 or the 6? Well, you probably already know. That's 0 minutes, or o'clock. That's 30 minutes. So we're going to put that minute hand down here. And that's going to be 9:30. Now, let's do another problem. But this one's even harder because you guys are so smart. The directions say, whoop, I think I need to make that just a little bit bigger. Use the hour hand to write the time. Draw the minute hand. So now we've got to do 2 things on these problems. I'm going to do one with you. Use the hour hand to write the time. Okay, we're going to look at the hour hand. There it is. Now, is it pointing exactly at the 4? Or is it in between the 4 and the 5? Well, I'm going to you can take your pencil and you can kind of just draw a line like this. And look at that. It's pointing right at the 4. So I'm going to erase it. If it's pointing right at the 4, what time is that? It's either going to be 4 or 4:30. What do you think it is? Go ahead and write it in the digital clock. It's going to be 4 o'clock. Now we're not done. The second step says draw the minute hand. Well, if we know that it's 4 o'clock, then the minute hand is going to go like that. And now we've drawn 4 o'clock. Now, these are tricky problems. So go slow. Ask someone at home for a little bit of help if you need it. That's okay. But I'd like you to do all the problems on this page, 562. I want you to make sure that you give me both the time and give me the minute hand. So you have to finish the clock face. Then go on to page 563. Same thing. It says use the hour hand to write the time. Put that there. And then draw the minute hand on the face. And then we've got our math on the spot video. Let me read you this. It says, what is the error? And error means mistake. What is the mistake? So this clock is wrong. It says here, Zoe tried to show 6 o'clock. Explain how to change the clock to show 6 o'clock. Something is not right in that clock. And if you'd like some help, then you're definitely going to want to watch that Math on the Spot video. And I'll put the link in the comment section. You watch that, see what you can do. Send me a picture of your work in Class Dojo. And if you have any questions, let me know. I hope you have a great day, boys and girls. Bye.